Hey everyone, get ready because the world is full of secrets you've never heard of. Give me just 10 minutes of your time and I promise your mind will be completely blown. Let's dive right in. First up, let's plunge into the deepest parts of our oceans. Imagine a place almost 11 kilometers beneath the surface, a world of crushing pressure and absolute, eternal darkness. This is the Mariana Trench and it's home to a creature that defies all logic, the Mariana snailfish. This small, translucent fish thrives under pressures that would instantly crush a submarine. It's like something out of a science fiction movie, but it's real and it's living in the most extreme environment on our planet. How it survives is a marvel of evolution, a true testament to life's tenacity. Now, let's come back to the surface and walk into a forest. It seems peaceful, right? But what if I told you that the trees are communicating? When a tree is attacked by insects, it doesn't just sit there and take it. It releases chemical compounds into the air like a silent alarm. These are distress signals. Neighboring trees can detect these airborne messages and start preparing their own defenses, like producing toxins to ward off the incoming threat. It's a hidden, chemical conversation happening all around us, a complex social network of plants. From the natural world to the world of technology, how about glass that can heal itself? You heard me right. Scratched your phone's screen? Imagine if it could just fix itself. Scientists have developed self-healing glass using a special polymer layer. When a scratch occurs, this layer flows like a liquid to fill in the gap and then hardens, effectively erasing the damage. This incredible technology was inspired by natural processes like how our skin heals a cut. The future is here and it's repairing itself. Ready to leave Earth for a moment? Let's travel to an exoplanet called WASP-76b. This place is extreme in every sense of the word. The temperatures on its day side soar over 2,400 degrees Celsius, hot enough to vaporize iron. So what happens to all that iron gas? It gets blown over to the cooler night side of the planet. There, it condenses and falls from the sky. Yes, on this bizarre world, it literally rains liquid iron. Forget water, this is a heavy metal downpour on a planetary scale. Let's head back to Earth, specifically to the frozen north of Alaska. Here lives a small amphibian with a superpower that seems to defy death itself, the Alaskan wood frog. As winter sets in and temperatures plummet, this frog doesn't just hibernate. It freezes, completely solid. Its heart stops beating, its lungs stop breathing, and its brain activity ceases. It's essentially a frog-shaped ice cube. But when spring arrives and the ice thaws, the frog's heart miraculously starts beating again, and it hops away as if nothing happened. It's a real-life resurrection every single year. Speaking of extreme survival, let's go to one of the most hazardous places on Earth, Chernobyl. In the radioactive ruins of the nuclear disaster, scientists discovered something astonishing. A type of fungus that doesn't just survive the intense radiation, it eats it. These fungi use a process called radiosynthesis, similar to how plants use photosynthesis, but instead of sunlight, they metabolize deadly gamma radiation for energy. It's a dark, strange form of life that thrives in conditions that would kill almost anything else. Life, as they say, finds a way. Now for something that will challenge your perception of reality. Have you ever tasted a word? For some people, this is a daily experience. It's a rare neurological phenomenon called lexical gustatory synesthesia. When a person with this condition hears or reads a certain word, they experience a specific taste. For example, the word jail might taste like cold, hard bacon, or the name Derek might taste like earwax. It's a bizarre crossing of the senses where language literally has a flavor. Let's journey to Tanzania, to a body of water that looks beautiful but holds a deadly secret. Lake Natron is one of the most alkaline lakes in the world, with a pH level similar to ammonia. The water is so caustic that it can burn the skin and eyes of most animals. Any creature that dies in the lake is preserved in an almost perfect, stone-like state through a process called calcification. The lake is filled with eerie, petrified statues of birds and bats that met their unfortunate end there, turning it into a macabre natural museum. Think about the power you hold right now. I'm not talking metaphorically, I mean literal electrical power. Your own body is a biological power plant. Through various metabolic processes, your body generates electricity. In fact, while you're awake, you produce about 100 watts of power on average. That's enough to light up a standard incandescent light bulb. Every nerve impulse, every muscle twitch is part of a complex electrical grid inside you. You are, quite literally, electric. Have you ever thought that a rock could sing? Well, some crystals can. Take quartz, for example. When you apply mechanical stress to a quartz crystal, meaning you squeeze or bend it, it vibrates at a very precise frequency. This vibration produces a faint, high-pitched sound the crystal is singing. This property, known as piezoelectricity, is incredibly reliable, which is why quartz crystals are used in watches and electronics to keep perfect time. It's a hidden music in the mineral world. Next, let's look to the skies and the masters of long-distance flight, albatrosses. These magnificent birds can spend days, even weeks, soaring over the ocean without landing. How do they rest? They sleep while flying. They can engage in something called unihemispheric sleep, which means they shut down one half of their brain while the other half stays awake and alert. This allows them to glide on air currents for hours on end, getting the rest they need without ever touching down. It's the ultimate multitasking. Now, imagine sailing on the ocean at night and suddenly, the waves around you start to glow with an ethereal blue light. This isn't magic, it's bioluminescence. Tiny marine organisms called plankton emit light as a defense mechanism when they are disturbed. When millions of them are agitated by a wave or a boat, they create a spectacular light show, turning the ocean into a sea of sparkling stars. It's one of nature's most enchanting and beautiful phenomena, a living light display in the deep. Let's look even further out into the vastness of space. We often think of space as empty, but it's filled with interstellar clouds of gas and dust. And within these massive cosmic clouds, the gas doesn't just sit still, it flows. Astronomers have discovered vast rivers of gas streaming through galaxies, stretching for thousands of light years. These cosmic rivers are the lifelines of the universe, channeling material that will eventually collapse to form new stars and planets. The universe is far more dynamic and fluid than we can imagine. Back on Earth, let's talk about a human sixth sense. We all know the 5 basic senses, but what if some people have an extra one? A small group of humans seems to possess a subconscious ability to sense Earth's magnetic fields. This is called magnetoreception. While they don't feel it like touch or see it like light, their brains react to changes in magnetic fields, potentially giving them a natural, built-in sense of direction. It's like having an internal compass, a primitive navigation tool that connects us directly to our planet. Finally, let's end with a bang literally. What happens when lightning, which is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun, strikes a sandy beach? In a fraction of a second, the intense heat fuses the sand particles together. The result is a fulgurite, a hollow, branching tube of natural glass. These formations are often called petrified lightning because they perfectly capture the path the electrical charge took through the ground. It's a beautiful, fragile sculpture created by one of nature's most powerful forces. If these facts amazed you, subscribe and follow the channel for more incredible truths from science, nature, and the universe. Your mind will never see the world the same way again.